Previously, I mentioned that the condition of being pressed by ghosts after my night adventures has become increasingly severe. One evening, when I was sleeping at my grandmother's home in Junan, I was pressed again during sleep. The next day, my uncle took me to see a master. It was at a small temple near Shinsan Station. A small temple converted from a fortress. The main hall is a fortress, and you have to bend down to enter the temple. At the entrance, it reads Diamond Sutra Cave. When we arrived at the temple, my uncle told me that the master we would be meeting is called Master Va Jr. Since it was a sudden visit, the master had no idea why I was there. The whole experience was quite magical. As soon as I walked into the temple, Master Va Jr. saw me and said without asking anything,
"There's a man behind you."
This surprised me, but also confirmed my intuition. After some communication, Master Va Jr. told me that this person said I had gone to the Sinhai tunnel at midnight before. He is my karmic creditor from a past life, and for some reason, began to follow me back after encountering me. Let me briefly explain the concept of karmic creditors from past lives. This concept mainly originates from Buddhism and folk beliefs, describing relationships with those who had emotional, financial, or hostile connections in past lives. These relationships can affect one's current life and can be classified into a few categories. First, grievance refers to enemies. Their presence comes from conflicts or hatred in past lives, potentially leading to various misfortunes in this life. Secondly, kin refers to relatives. They may have had close emotional bonds in previous lives. However, in this life, they might be unable to maintain good interaction for some reasons. Lastly, creditor refers to those who had either favored or burdened others in the past, and this creates a sense of debt in this life, manifesting in various forms. Overall, the concept of karmic creditors from past lives aims to explain the troubles and misfortunes in life, closely related to reincarnation and the law of cause and effect. Many people participate in ritualistic ceremonies or liberation practices to seek relief from their entanglements with these karmic creditors, hoping to ensure their peace and happiness. Now, back to the main topic. I finally understood that it was indeed my own karmic creditor from a past life. That made me feel uncomfortable ever since my night adventures. Master Va Jr. said that the entity did not have malicious intentions. He merely hoped that I would recite sutras for him. Later, Master Va Jr. gave me a copy of the Diamond Sutra and asked me to chant it every day, also to make dedication after finishing. Strangely enough, since I began chanting, the occurrences of being pressed by ghosts have significantly decreased. I say they have decreased because it still happens occasionally, especially when I become lazy and stop chanting for a long time. I once discussed with my uncle that if I had not gone on that night adventure, or if we had not passed through the Sinhai tunnel, would I have never encountered this karmic creditor from a past life? The answer of my uncle was quite thought-provoking. He said,
"Even if you do not meet in this life, you will encounter him in future lives. Even if it is not this particular one, you might meet another."
In that moment, a transparent figure appeared in my mind. I do not know whether he is a creditor, kin, or enemy from a past life. But the only thing I know is that for some reason, he has remained in this world in this form. I have no idea how long he has been wandering around this world. 10 years, 100 years, 1,000 years. Then, on that night, in the tunnel, he saw me. For example, if one day you get lost, feeling hungry and thirsty, and among the crowd you see someone familiar, would it not be the first person you would turn to for help? Though I do not know who I met in the tunnel, whether he is a creditor, kin, or enemy from a past life, I believe what Master Va Jr. A said at that time, that he did not mean any harm. He simply hoped I would recite sutras for him. Look around you. Have you ever thought about how many souls you encounter in this life might become your karmic creditors or kin in your next life?